Welcome to Black Diesel Garage. I'm Gabe, and in this video I go and get these rims and tires off Marketplace separately to try to get some bigger duals to fill the wheel wells on this 52 Ford. And I will say this video didn't quite turn out like planned. There was big spaces in between filming, as always with me, and I need to get spacers in the back to make the tires fit right, and they rub on the front. So we were going to trim that off, but then we decided we're going to move the axle back. So in this video, we can't get a driving video in here. It's just kind of a whole thing of getting these tires. So there may be something interesting. I don't know. We got to throw all the clips together. But here's the video on getting these tires and kind of getting them on this 52. And we're going to do a separate video on moving the axle back, just in case anyone wants to know how to do that, so we can have a separate short video of how to move an axle back. So, hope you enjoy. View at your own risk. Alright, so I just bought these 16.5 dually rims from a friend for 50 bucks, 6 of them. And now, I'm going to go see if I can get some Humvee tires, 37-inch Humvee tires off Marketplace to throw on these rims to put on a truck. And I'll probably clean these rims all up, make them look good, hopefully throw these 37s on it, and by the time I'm done, hopefully I'll have $40 in the rims and tires, and I don't know what painting and whatnot will cost for that. The only thing is, they seem a hair narrow, so hopefully it works out, but we'll see. So now I'm on my way for a Marketplace deal, going an hour and a half to go get some Humvee tires. And Drifty's coming too. And I don't know, they're either gonna go on that or the 52. Well, I have the 16.5 dually rims loaded up, and me and Drift are taking them to the car wash to go wash them. Clean them up a bit. They got the tires took off the rims at the tire shop, and the insides look better than the outsides. There was one of them that was really rusty and had the bead broke on the tires and had water in it, so I figured it was going to be all rusty. I figured where the bead seats would be pretty rusty, but these are actually pretty clean. So I'm going to get them cleaned up and painted or powder coated or something, and then we'll bring them back here and get the 37s thrown on them, and then see if we need spacers and whatnot to get them onto Maddie's 52. And maybe it'll turn, maybe it won't. We'll see. So I don't know how well this will work because it's a little cold out. I've used this product before, Rust-Oleum aircraft remover. Yeah, and it works real good for getting gaskets off and paint and all kinds of stuff. So I'm gonna go ahead and spray this on the rims, and hopefully it should get all the paint off of them. Might need a couple coats because it's old solid paint, but this stuff, it's the best thing I've ever used for taking paint off. Didn't remember it coming out of the can like that. They must have changed things because the label was used to show an airplane on it too. These come out like that, a spray paint can spray, which I think I'll just swap the top. This is a bright, clean top, but still comes out that same way. Maybe it's because it's cold out, or maybe they just, well, this one should spray the other way, so it might just do this because it's cold. We're not shooking well enough. It's been a couple years since I bought a can of this. All right, and you can see right here, you can see the paint's already coming off. I wish it had a spray pattern though. Well, the paint remover didn't do a very good job. This is after I've hit it a tiny bit with the wire wheel. I'm gonna go ahead and use a wire wheel all the way on all these. Just get them a little bit cleaned up and slap some paint on them and then take them to the tire shop. So I'm gonna wire wheel them real quick. All right, so at the moment, I have a big stack of rims here. 2 are pretty much cleaned up. I hit them with a wire wheel. I didn't fully get them clean. I don't know how well you can see that. I didn't fully get them clean. There's still some paint on them, a little rust, which I thought that was fine because I was gonna get some POR 15 and put on them, which is a real good product. A buddy of mine used it. It covered great. It went a long ways. And I thought it'd be cool to try it out on some rims and see how it lasts. But I looked up some of that and my blood isn't quite that rich. The price was a little bit steep. So instead, I went and got some Rust-Oleum undercoating. So I didn't fully clean it up because I was going to use POR 15. And I didn't do that. So that's why it's not fully clean. I figured underbody coating should be alright. And Rust-Oleum is the best, cheapest product. Not the best, but the best of the cheapest. So I have 2 cleaned up, 4 are still dirty. I need to clean them. I am going to spray this on there and see how it covers. I bought 3 cans. Hopefully 3 cans covers 6 rims, 2 rims per can. But I'm gonna spray that on these and we're gonna see how it sticks to it. So I'll probably just do this 1 or 2 here real quick on the video, and I won't show you guys all the wire wheeling and all the painting. I'll just show you when we get the tires mounted on. Sprays out powerful. It actually covers really nice. So I can't tell, but it actually looks kind of brown and it covers fairly well. So I'll show you guys what it looks like once it dries. There's a look at the can, if you wanted to see it. So it does look a little kind of granulated or tacky. Not very much, but a little bit. So we'll let those dry and then show them to you. I think they look pretty good. Alright, so I just painted this side. The other side I painted and it dried. This says quick drying, but I touched it like an hour later and it was still wet. So I haven't read it. Maybe it takes longer than an hour. But I figured it'd dry a little quicker than that. I just painted this sides, and you can see some spots. But this rim here is totally different. The dish looks a little different. So it's gonna be an inside wheel. My wire wheel couldn't reach down in there. I did power wash these firsthand. You can see how nasty all that is. But it's gonna be an inside one, so I don't care that much. So I'm gonna go ahead and spray this one, and then I'll show you guys how well it covers stuff like this by the time it dries. And it's weird, it is kind of brownish until it dries, it turns black. So once I get this painted up and it dries, I'll show you it. Alright, so I got them all painted. Here's that one I said I'd show you. You can tell where the old paint was, but it looks like a little better coverage than a lot of them do, so it's all right. Not perfect, but they're probably not gonna live on the truck forever. If we actually finish it, it'll get some like aluminum Alcoa, maybe semi rims or something. So for now, if we're putting a bigger tire on the truck, that works. So I'm gonna get these to the tire shop. I already dropped off the tires. All right, so we're here at the 52, and no, the stacks aren't actually on it, and we don't know if they're gonna go on this or another truck, but they're just sitting there for now. But we have the military tires, and we're gonna throw those on, except for first we're gonna throw a 3G alternator on this thing just because it doesn't charge the batteries, and we wanna fire it up and want it to charge the batteries. We're gonna move it to do the tires. So, just show you a little quick film here of changing the 3G alternator. If you guys have a 7.3 IDI with the, what you call it, externally voltage regulated thingamabob, voltage alternator dealio, whatever. If you guys have one of them with your voltage regulator on the outside, this is a great thing to do to your truck. It eliminates a lot of things and makes it more reliable. So you can check out how to 3G alternator swap your 7.3 IDI. Just scroll through our videos and find that if you want to do it to your truck. So let's get to it. So we have the tires on here, but they're too close to the front to where they'll rub. So we're gonna take a soapstone on a piece of string, and we're gonna make some marks on here to see if we want to cut it or where we want to go to make the tires turn. So first I'll probably try center the hub and then maybe move different places to make different lines and see what would look good on here for a cut to make them be able to turn. Well, thanks for watching. Hope that made some sense. We will be doing a lot of videos on this thing because we'd like to have it in a car show in a month, and we still have to build a full bumper replacement, move the axle back, actually get these tires on this thing good. We're gonna put some bucket seats in it, some 70s era bucket seats, and get lights working and stuff. So we will have a lot of better videos coming out on this truck. So hope this one made some sense, and stay tuned if you want to see the good stuff. And as always, all the support is appreciated. So thank you guys for that. All the likes and subscribes and comments, it really helps. So see you guys next time on Black Diesel Garage.